Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Roliver Queen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. I apologize. I really want to get this video out on Friday, but I was just wrapped up with a bunch of stuff at work. But I'm here. Let's not waste any more time and let's jump right in. So we're going to be talking about the dawn of the DCU. We finally got more information about what the DC universe is going to be looking like in 2023. So first up, we have this little teaser image right here. So obviously, things are going to be spinning out of Lazarus Planet. And then next up, we got the Superman logo. We got the Doom Patrol logo. Then you got the Green Lantern and Green Arrow logo that's paired together. Then what's interesting here is that the more to the right this photo goes, like the less you can see the logos. Because next up, you got Batman, Flash, and Hawkman, which is very interesting. And then on the top of that, we got something that's called Night Terrors. I did watch another video that hypothesized that's what it could be. But yeah, it looks like we're only getting like a teaser, but looks like there's going to be some things coming in the middle of the year. Most of this new Dawn of the DCU stuff will be kicking off with Action Comics 1051. Now, it shouldn't take Dawn of the DCU or, another initiative to get you guys to read Action Comics. You guys should have been reading Action Comics when Philip Kennedy John took on the book. It's been nothing but heat. But that's neither here nor there. Mainly, we're going to be talking about the new announcements and stuff. Moving along, we already found out about the Superman stuff in New York Comic Con, so I'm not going to spend too much time there. Like, you could go look at the New York Comic Con news. This covers the bulk of this first paragraph. But here we're moving on to the actual juicy stuff. Now we got spinning out of Lazarus Planet. We are going to get Unstoppable Doom Patrol by Dennis Culver and Chris Burnham. Now, I thought Dennis Culver did a great job with Williamson on Justice League Incarnate. That was one of my favorite books. Started last year, then it wrapped up this year, and then it tied up into Dark Crisis. So he did good work there. And I'm looking forward to this. I'm not a big Doom Patrol fan. I haven't watched much of the TV show. I know they do have a history, so I think I'll be picking this up for sure, just to see what they're about. Next up, we got Superboy, Man of Tomorrow. Did win the round robin. This is going to be by Kenny Porter and Janoy Lindsay. Not too familiar with their work, but I think I'll give this a go. This doesn't look too bad. Who knows? Maybe it'll tie into whatever's happening with Superman. Maybe not, but it looks like a fun little title. Now here is where we really, really, really get into the nitty gritty. So Green Lantern fans, I know y'all been pissing and moaning for some Green Lantern content, and looks like you guys will be able to pick between the two. So we got Green Lantern Hal Jordan and Green Lantern John Stewart. So the Hal Jordan book is going to be written by Mariko Tamaki, and we don't know who the artist is yet. Now, what I'm going to say, people are going to probably unsub, downvote, or whatever. But hey, I fuck with Mariko Tamaki. I thought she was holding down the bat line a couple years ago because it was her, and then we had James Tynion, and then we had John Ridley's Iron Batman. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I thought Detective Comics from Rico Tamaki was the strongest of the line at that point. It was a pretty cool, fun horror mystery, and I thought the whole Titles of the Bat storyline was cool. I may make a video about that because I think she got unfairly slapped with the weekly event. But even so, I still think it was pretty solid. And I think she can do something interesting here with Hal Jordan. So I'm willing to give it a go. Next up, we got the John Stewart book that's going to be written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. Not too sure how I feel about this one. I didn't think he did the best job on that Justice League, World Without Justice League, Green Lantern. Who knows? Maybe he could really get into his bag here. Next up, oh yes, I know a couple of my subs, they're really gonna love this. Finally getting a Green Arrow book by Joshua Williamson. So just as I suspected in my last Green Arrow video, Green Arrow's not making it out of Dark Crisis alive, and this is where this new story is gonna pick up. So I am concerned. I mean, I am happy we're getting a Green Arrow book finally, but Williamson has a tendency to get on books and then he leaves them, and then the book ends up in worse shape after that. But I hope that's not the case here. I think he knows how many fans have been sitting moaning for a Green Arrow book, me included. And I hope this is a book that he stays on for at least a year or two. And if he does shift it off to somebody, it has to be somebody competent. It has to be like one of the main reasons why the last Green Arrow series did not do so well is because it kept shifting hands. There wasn't a consistent story after Percy left. So, Williamson, I'm gonna be on the ass, man. I'm gonna be on the ass, and I think a lot of other Green Arrow fans are gonna be on the ass. So I'm looking forward to it. Looks like it'll be grounded in the DCU. Looks like this is gonna tie back to a lot of other things that may be going on. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Next up, we got a Batman book that's coming out. It's called Batman Brave and the Bold. And, King will be included. Salute to King. I don't care what y'all say about King, man. King has been spitting since he left the Batman. He's been a lot of great work. We got Mitch Gerrards, Gilliam March, Gabriel Hardman, Dan Moore, Rob Williams, and more. So this looks like it'll be a fun, Batman book. Not much to say here. But next up, this is really interesting here. It looks like Cyborg is going to get his own series. Cyborg hasn't had a series since like the beginning of Rebirth. We don't know who the creative team is here, and honestly, all I can say is I hope it's a creative team that's competent. I'm gonna be honest with you, DC has been dropping the ball lately when it comes to black characters. We just heard that I Am Batman by Ridley just got canceled. I know people weren't really feeling the Green Lantern series by Jeffrey Thorne. A lot of people are mixed when it comes to the milestone stuff. So if this book doesn't come out for like another year or so, because they're still trying to find a solid creative team, then fuck it. If that's what if that's what has to happen, then that's what has to happen. I'm not mad at it, but it's good to see Cyborg getting his own series. I'll definitely be checking that out. Looks like Mark Waid and Dan Moore are going to come back for Shazam. So that's exciting. Mark Waid and Dan Moore have been doing great work with the Batman Superman World's Finest series. It's been selling pretty well. So I'm sure this is going to be a great thing for Shazam fans and the Shazam book. Next up, we have another Batman book that's going to be coming out by Tom King. It's going to be called The Penguin. I'm excited for this, man. He's getting some more work with Batman. I know people didn't like his run, but I think Tom King has come a long way, and it's going to be him, Penguin, messing around. And you know what? I think it'll be good, man. I think it'll be good. So I'll definitely be checking that out. Next up, we got Steelworks. So it looks like this will be a steel focused book. John Henry Irons will be, I guess, passing on his mantle of steel. I thought they were both steel, though, which is odd. But again, this is another book that doesn't have a creative team. So same thing with Cyborg. If it takes a while for this book to come out because they need to put a good creative team on it, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all, man. Let's do right by our black characters because I'm keeping a fat stack with y'all. We fucking struggling right now. But that's about it in regards to Dawn of the DCU. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how Dark Crisis and Lazarus Planet really kicks things off. But yeah, man, I would love to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comments. What titles are you excited about? What titles are you not so excited about? What writers are you hoping to see more of here? And who could you care less about? I want to hear it all. So thank you guys for checking out the content. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. Much love, much peace. It's your boy Roliver Queen. I am out.